morning, ladies and gentlemen. So today is Monday, June 10th, 2019, and I am up late. I got a bit of a late start today, but we're gonna go ahead and get this day started and on the road. I just got done with my last doctor's appointment of the day. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, last, meaning there were multiple. And now we are finally headed to the gym. So, update on my health real quick before we hit this good gym. Everything is only up and up. I'm taking 11 million pills, but I feel good. So that's good. And yeah, a bit of an update for the day before I pull off. Or not the day, but like an understanding of the week is this week I am counting my macros. I'm also trying 2 days, 5 days a week versus last week. I think I did 2 days, 3 days a week. So I'm trying to bump it up to 5 days a week and see how I feel. I think this will be a good week. I'm trying to get some of this fudge out of my face. It's going to be cardio heavy this week. And yeah, this whole counting macro situation, I'm really quite scared. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really know how this goes. I've never done it before. So I'm going to just try my best using my Fitness Pal. And I have planned out my meals. However, my meal for today, and I'm also starting intermittent fasting this week. So it's just a whole lot of everything going on, y'all. Like, I think I might be trying too much at one time, but we'll see how I feel by Wednesday. I have, according to a calculator on the internet, I get to have 1,677 calories a day, and I could put the breakout on the screen for what it gave me for like grams of protein and carbs and all that stuff. We'll see, like I said, if I can stick to that, but it looks like I'm gonna already have to cheat because my intermittent fasting window for eating should have started at noon, and it's 1:30, and I haven't been to the gym yet, and I haven't eaten yet, and I haven't gone grocery shopping yet, and there's a whole lot of things that just has not gotten done yet. So yeah, your girl is really behind today. My first appointment was at 7:25 in the morning, so I came home and I did like some organizational stuff until about 10, and then I took a nap and realized that I took an almost 3-hour nap. It was like a 2.5-hour nap. That's wild. So yeah, your girl just is all over the place, and because of that, I think I might have to cheat for my first meal. I'm gonna try to make it, but usually after I go to the gym, I'll be about ready to die of hunger. So I'm gonna try Chipotle and see if I can live off of that. I just don't really feel like having to deal with the dairy. Like, as you can see, my active acne is like acting like it wants to be submitted to the Lord today. And I know if I eat this dairy, we're gonna be back to where we were last week with my whole face looking like a pizza. So I don't know, we'll get into it, we'll see. This is a bit of a long clip, so I'm gonna shut up and head to the gym. So workout done. You can see I'm sweating and coughing. My chest is a little tight. It was a good workout. I'll put the workout on the screen like I usually do. As you saw, that was a pretty nice setup. I forgot my wireless headphones, so I had to use these crappy, leftovers that I have in the car. And thankfully I was in there by myself, so I just played the music straight from my phone, which is great, which means I couldn't record. So I'm just not comfortable recording it in the gym because I feel awkward, but whatever. So as you can see, I have now changed and I am done with my workout. I went to the store, finally got groceries, but then I realized there's nowhere in my parents' house for me to put the daggone groceries. So now I'm rushing to send something to one of my office mates, and then I'm going to clean out their refrigerator. So changing plans, I almost died. I waited too late to eat, which is just an epic fail. I worked out earlier, like I said, and I still hadn't eaten. I went grocery shopping and everything and still hadn't eaten. So it's 5:30 and I'm just now getting stuff in my system and I started hurling. I could not. I waited way too late. So now I am supplementing with things that I know will stay down. So I drank half a cup of chocolate milk. I had about 2 cups of watermelon, and now I'm eating 4 pieces of toast with white bread of all things because, yeah, I just feel like crap. So I put everything in, and that's a lot of calories. And we're finna go eat dinner, so I'm literally just doing the bare minimum so I can go eat dinner. And then I'm just Xing it. I really think I'm gonna X intermittent fasting because I have a hard time as is taking my medication, and I just took my medication at 5:30 and literally I almost died. Like, I need to just take it in the morning when I'm nauseous to get it over with. That is where we are. I will not be cleaning, so you will not see the before and after. Because after I get home from dinner, I need to go back to the gym, do my second workout of the day, and then I need to do work for school. Because I still have barely touched that. So I'll come back with a video of my food, and that's that. So we went to get dinner. I did not vlog it because it was nasty, and
that broccoli was nasty.
They put sand in the broccoli, and I'm really angry, and so I'm very much so under my calories for the day, and I'm extremely hungry. How are you built like a calorie? Gabriel? His insults.
I think it was good insult, right, Joseph?
No. So now we are on our way home, and I need to go get the second workout in. It is 7:38. They close at 9. We're on a mission.
Where are you going?
To the gym.
Oh, okay.
Are you coming with me?
Me, Kayla. I don't know yet, man. My arms kind of hurt since last time I went to the gym.
You don't have to do arms.
What am I do? Legs?
Abs, legs, cardio. Anyways, now.
That tastes like a beer.
Is it just like a beer?
Mom, what you know? How you know what a beer tastes like?
I've had beer before.
And you drank it?
I did.
Ew. I've tasted beer before. I've never drank it though.
I tasted beer before. It's nasty.
I always spit it out. I can't get past the smell.
Me either. I don't like the smell.
It always reminds me of Granddaddy's breath from when I was a little kid. I'm not even playing with you. Him and Steen. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. Hopefully. Prayerfully somebody will go with me so that I don't feel so alone. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Tuesday, June 11th. I did not come back last night because we ended up not going to the gym. We ended up going walking. We walked, give or take, maybe 2-ish, almost 3 miles. So yeah, that was lit. Now, I just got done cleaning the bathroom this morning already, and now I'm gonna go clean the kitchen so that I can make myself some breakfast. Then I'm going to do a couch to 5K workout. I'm not gonna eat yet. Obviously, I'm still gonna try to do the intermittent fasting, so I can't eat until 12. It is currently 10 o'clock, and so I'm gonna clean the kitchen, go for my run, and then come back so that I can make myself some breakfast right away. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So today is Wednesday, the 12th of June, 2019. I am up and ready. Wow. I am up and ready to go this morning. I have to go all the way down to Newport News today. So I did not come back last night on to finish up the rest of the day. I was just in a mood. Like, everything was just irritating my soul yesterday. I was extremely tired. So I did not want to subject you all to the negativity. But, so I made lunch. So after I got off vlogging with you guys, I made lunch. I cleaned the kitchen. I went and cleaned my mother's bathroom, or at least the shower portion, which I'm super excited about. She had, like, you know, just the mold at the caulking, and they were thinking about recaulking the shower. I figured out how to get rid of the mold, so I was really excited about that, and I got that up. And now, so then after that, me and my mom went shopping. I'll insert the clip here of the foolishness at Walmart. Oh, take a video. Look at this foolishness. They have little blinders up over the ethnic hair care, but they don't have it over the other hair care. I'm confused. What is the purpose? Besides just being mad, racist and divisive. So then after we went shopping, I went to a sip and paint with some of my friends from high school. So that was really fun. I can show you a picture of my artwork and all that stuff on the screen. But yeah, so now it is the next day. I am up quite early. It's 9 o'clock, which I guess isn't really that early, but it's 9 o'clock. I am headed to Newport News. I'm supposed to be going to Water Country, USA, but it's 70 degrees, y'all. I don't get in water unless it's like 90 degrees, so we'll see what happens with that. I don't really know. Yeah, because I'm not trying to get pussy. That ain't it. So I tried to do the wet look with my hair. Bro, that junk don't work. Like, it's already frizzy, and it's still kind of wet. So, like, up here is dry, but it just looks like a slick, low bun. Like, I just don't understand the appeal. It just looks like a low bun. And I mean, right now, I have it like, I'm trying to stretch it out so it at least touches my shoulder, because, honey, shrinkage is real. But yeah, I don't know how I feel. I'll show you guys better, like, when I get there and once it's dry. Okay, so we made it. We're at the water park, hence all that stuff with Naomi. And yeah,
Ooh,
that's
that
gonna
look
be
good.
fun.
Okay, it don't look too bad,
I
girl.
told you it didn't look
It
bad.
don't look too bad.
I was like, if you're comfortable, I love it. Go ahead.
Oh. I'll have my cover up.
You were just like, I'm not comfortable. So this is the fit, because I just don't want to show my midriff. I'm trying to be cute like Naomi, but not quite. And this is the way that the little slick back joint kind of dried. It's not awful. I think it'll be really cute once it gets wet, though. I think that's the purpose of the wet look. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting feat. Naomi is getting me all the way out of my element.
Yay.
And we're just going to enjoy this being out of the element. So as you can see, we've changed clothes and everything. The water park was amazing. We went back, showered, and ate and everything. Now we are out on the beach. All in all, today was a success, thanks to Naomi and her knowing what to do, because I never know what to do. So yeah, now we're just hanging out and talking and yeah. Happy Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Thursday, June 12th, 13th. I want to say it's 13th of June 2019. Today we are off to a bright and early start. Day 2 of bright and early starts. It is 8:30. I've been on the road for a minute now. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock back in Richmond, so I'm running home to finish getting dressed and everything. You can't see me, but I have on the same clothes from yesterday because I ran out of clean clothes. So I need to run home, shower, change clothes in my bag, put my clothes in the washing machine, grab my another laptop, blah, 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 right? So,
watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
Thank you. I don't know when my ways turn to a woman. I don't like a woman talking to me in my thing. I prefer a man. I've always been like that. Oh, no. Anyway. The phone's being mad disrespectful. But anyway. So, on my way back, last night, I didn't sign off. But what you saw was just us kind of hanging out at the beach. Then we went and got ice cream, and I know I'm gonna regret it, y'all. I know. It was after my intermittent fasting had stopped, and it's dairy. Shoot me, kill me, it's okay. But it's okay, you know what I mean? Like, you need a cheat day every now and again, and my cheat day was yesterday. So, I had Chick-fil-A yesterday, and I had ice cream yesterday. Like, I was just being bad, but all in all, my Newport News trip was a success, thanks to Naomi, because she always knows what to do, and I never know what to do. So I wanted to start a new segment, and so although it is Thursday and it is out of place, I did want to put a segment in for yesterday. So Wednesdays are going to be like Bible study type thing, like what is the Lord speaking, what am I reading, blah blah blah. Like, I get a lot of questions from people, like, how do you stay in your word, what do you read when you are in the word, and how do you go about hearing from God and all that stuff. And honestly, if you go into Google and you type how to hear from God, you're gonna get a million different answers, honestly. And I can't really tell you how to hear from God. I can tell you how I hear from God, but anyway, I say all this to say that, like, I guess I could do a separate video on how I hear from God, what I do to stay close to the Lord and all that stuff. But anyway, so lately I've been reading in the book of Job, because if you watched my quarterly update video, then you know I've been going through a Job kind of season. Job is a big book, and I think we reduce it a lot of times to this most simplistic of ideas, like, oh, God put you through something, but he'll take you out of it and bring you out like twofold on the other side, or tenfold on the other side, blah blah blah. And that is the story by all means, but I think there's a lot of small nuances that we miss, and it's the small things that are really important, in my opinion. And so I've been in Job, I want to say the chapter is 28, for about a week, which is like kind of unusual for me to be in a book of the Bible, not a book, but in a chapter for a week. But it's a short chapter, and this one chapter has really been getting me lately. Like, it has been very difficult for me to put it down, because there's just a lot to unpack. So the chapter is talking about wisdom and understanding, how to gain wisdom and understanding, and what it looks like to have wisdom and understanding, right? And so the moral of the story, you can go read it. So pause the video, go read it, and then come back. But the Lord has just really been speaking to me about, you know, the difference between wisdom and understanding. Also the difference between like knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So knowledge is basically just knowing things, okay? It's having not even an understanding, just literally having the facts, right? And then wisdom is having the facts in context. And then understanding is using that wisdom that you have in context. So this is so like key and important in my walk, especially now. The Lord's been really tugging on my heart about like a spirit of lukewarmness and like complacency in my relationship with God, and making sure that I'm not complacent in my relationship with God, that I am always digging deeper and pressing deeper and getting my heels in there, you know what I'm saying? Like making sure that I'm allowing God to truly get in there and get that gunk out of my heart, so that I'm a changed person every day, so that my mind is renewed, my heart is transformed, my life reflects such things, and my fruit is bearing, you know what I'm saying? And so I've been really struggling with this just because the Bible says, you know, be careful about those that are around you. And so I've been trying to really be careful about those who are around me and ensure that I am in the right place and I'm with the right people at the right times doing the right things, that I'm not putting my salvation on the side. And so how does that tie into wisdom and understanding? Wisdom is knowing that you're doing something wrong. Understanding is correcting the issue. So in the last verse of the chapter, it says, wisdom is the fear of the Lord, and understanding is staying away from evil. So the wisdom comes in when you have a true reverence for God. And how that pertains to my life is I think sometimes I take God for granted. I treat him like a Santa Claus of a sort, and that I'm like, when I go and I pray, or if I'm in worship, it's like, Lord, I need you to do, and I'm not taking the time to thank him for who he is, or to hear more about who he is, so that I can have a broader and a more specific understanding of who he is. Learning to have a foundation of God, you know what I'm saying? Like outside of what he can do for me, more so of who he is, how he loves us, appreciating him for what he's already done and what he's already going to do. Like he says we have the victory. That is like over the enemy. That is more than enough for me to just sit there and thank him all day. So why do, when I pray, it's like, Lord, thank you for this day, this is what I want. And I'm working on that in my prayer life by all means. And I've struggled with this my whole life. Like I get to these places where it's like I'm really conscious. I'm like, okay, Lord, I want to thank you, and I want to have a thankful perspective. But then I digress because he begins to bless me. So then it's like, oh well, Lord, I want more. Well, how about you be thankful for what he's given you, and how about you settle into what he's given you? You know what I'm saying? And I also struggle with this in that I get my direction from the Lord, and so it is very difficult for me to not be like, God, what do I do next? God, what do I do next? God, what do I do next? Okay, we've checked this off. I've succeeded. I've maintained. I have accomplished the goal. What do I do next? Give me direction for what's next. And sometimes he's just telling you to wait in him. Literally, take the time to adore me. It's what he told me. And so I'm really
construction on road ahead.
I'm really working on that. I'm really trying to get there. But it is very difficult. So yeah, this is my Bible Study Wednesday little excerpt about what the Lord is speaking to me, and I think it's important for me to share because, you know, I'm trying to be an on fire type of person for God, in the sense that I want no one to ever mistake me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm walking down the street, I want you to see the anointing on my life. I want you to see the anointing on me. Alright, beautiful people. So, I am now leaving my house. So, meeting went well. Got all my clothes and stuff situated. Now, I'm on my way out. Lord, please help me to have all the clothes I need. Help there not to be no issues. Amen. Now, I'm stopping to get gas, and then I'm going to go home. It's going to be very boring. I don't think there's anything I can really show you guys. I'm going to do hair later. I might insert a picture of her hair, but I need to do my own head. Y'all, don't judge me. I'm like trying something new, this whole just letting it be situation, and it's high-key killing me. So this is what's happening. There was a snake out front. I was screaming. I did not pull the camera out. I had to call my granddaddy because I was scared. Gabriel chopped it up with the weed whacker, and now I'm having them clean it up before I can get out because I'm scared. They got me all the way jacked up, y'all. I'm so scared. Like, I'm not getting out of this vehicle at all. Like, I parked across the street. We pulled up, and Joseph saw it next to his door, next to the passenger door, and told me to back up. So I backed up, and then he told me what it was, and I didn't see it, and now I'm scared. And so he's gonna light it on fire. Oh, God. Oh, God. I broke the door.
Hey there. Just pull. Move the thing. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Oh!
It's in there. You guys can see I'm not going
There's
over
mulch,
there.
so it's gonna burn even better.
I'm staying right over here. Minding my good business. Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Is it though? Is it really? Oh yeah.
This is boy's reaction. Apparently the guts are spilling out as it's burning.
Overreaction? I think that's hard.
I'm not going
Or
over
it's
there to
venom
find
gland. I
out.
don't know. But it's. Oh no, that's just. Dude, what is that?
So this is the resolution.
That's nasty.
So what was the resolution of this experiment, sir?
Pretty much I got to burn a snake.
And you realize that it doesn't smell well.
It doesn't
it's
smell
burning.
well until after it's burnt. Doesn't smell well. Oh wait, no. It smells good. Well, not good, but it doesn't
You
stink
don't smell it
until after
it's
until
done
after you put the
burning.
fire out.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I did want to come on here quickly before I sign off for the day and let you guys know how last week ended up turning out. So like I said, last week was all about my intermittent fasting and working out twice a day. So that did not pan out. I worked out Monday and I just couldn't do anything for the rest of the week, but intermittent fasting wasn't awful, as you saw in the previous clips. So I'm sticking with it more or less, the intermittent fasting. The 2-a-days, not so much. I'm just trying to get in 5 workouts a week, so whether that be 2 in one day, and then 3 individual workouts or 5 individual workouts, I don't really care. So at this point, I'm just trying to stay active for at least 5 30-minute or more periods that cause intense breathing and stuff like that. So yeah, I just wanted to update that and say good night. I will see you tomorrow.